Hello everyone, welcome to the channel Health for All. I am Dr. Arijit Banerjee, and today in this video we will discuss about the blood sugar test called HbA1c. If you are diabetic or you or your doctor wants to check your blood sugar level, you have probably watched that apart from fasting blood sugar or PP, there is another most efficient blood test called HbA1c is given to you. This test helps to identify prediabetes or to diagnose diabetes and monitor the effectiveness of diabetes treatment that at present you are taking. Here we will discuss healthy and concerning A1c levels, the possible complications of high levels of A1c, and at the end we will discuss the proven strategies to reduce A1c, and if you know this you can able to reduce your blood sugar levels. So watch the video till the end. It will be really beneficial for you. What is HbA1c test? The HbA1c test, also known as hemoglobin A1c, that is, the HB stands for hemoglobin or glycated hemoglobin test, measures the amount of sugar attached to hemoglobin in your blood. Hemoglobin is a protein present in RBC or red blood cells, and sugars naturally attached to it. As people with high blood sugar levels have more sugar coated hemoglobin, it is a useful test to check and monitor the diabetes status. It measures the person's average blood sugar levels over past 3 months, because RBC typically live for about 3 months. Therefore, this time frame reflects the sugar level in your blood over that time. If a person has a high percentage of sugar attached hemoglobin, it indicates that they have had high blood sugar for a long period of time. Why hemoglobin A1c test is needed? This A1c test is recommended for both checking the tendency to develop diabetes in a people who might be pre-diabetic and monitoring blood sugar control in patients with more elevated levels. For a single blood sample, it provides far more revealing information on glycemic behavior or blood sugar level than a fasting blood sugar value. The European Association for the Study of Diabetes and the American Diabetes Association suggested that every individual with a family history of diabetes should test hemoglobin A1c test or HbA1c in every 6 to 8 months, especially if their age is more than 40 years. The test does not require any specific preparation, so a person does not need to fast prior to the test, and the blood sample can be taken at any point of the time in a day. Normal and abnormal value of A1c levels. International Expert Committee on the role of HbA1c in the diagnosis of diabetes and ADA, that is the American Diabetes Association, recommended that if the HbA1c level is more than 6.5%, the person is diabetic. Levels of HbA1c between 5.7 to 6.4%, called as a high risk range, are pre-diabetic, that is, within few years they may develop diabetes and might be considered for taking action to prevent diabetes, while value less than 5 are diagnosed as normal. A person with an A1c levels indicating pre-diabetes may wish to consider taking lifestyle changes such as adopting a well-balanced diet or staying active to help manage or even reverse the condition before it progresses to type 2 diabetes. Complications of high A1c. A high A1c level is alarming, as it may indicate that an individual has a higher risk for diabetes complications like kidney disorders, eye disease, stroke and cardiovascular diseases, metabolic syndrome, diabetic neuropathy or other neurological problems, etc. For individuals already living with diabetes, or if you are already diabetic for a long period of time and taking medicine, but if still you have high HbA1c level, it may indicate that your current treatment plan is not working and you should consult with your doctor on that. Now, Scientifically proven tips to lower A1C. If a person's A1C level is above the target, you need help to lower it and reduce the risk of potential complications. Some proven scientific facts are: number 1, reviewing medications. If you are already diabetic, this may involve changing to a different medication or increasing the current dose. It is also important to ensure that a person is currently following the treatment plan. You should talk to your doctor on that. But if you are pre-diabetic or you want that your HbA1c levels becomes normal, then number 1, lose weight. One of the best things you can do to decrease your blood glucose and HbA1c is to lose weight. This will enable your cells and tissues to use and respond to the glucose more efficiently. It is recommended that you must lose 5 to 10% of your current weight to reduce the HbA1c and risk for developing type 2 diabetes. Number 2, exercise. There are plethora of studies showing that exercise helps to lower the HbA1c in both healthy people and those who have diabetes. Studies in general suggested that engaging in moderate to vigorous exercise or just walking for at least 30 minutes on more than 3 days per week is most beneficial. Different global research have shown that exercising more than 150 minutes per week reduce the HbA1c more than 2 times than any other medication. Number 3, get more sleep. Sleep duration and the number of sleep segments are associated with HbA1c in type 2 diabetic patients. A 1 hour longer sleep duration associated with 0.174% decrease in HbA1c in a study conducted by the American Diabetic Association. Moreover, the people who take regular nap had lower HbA1c levels than those who doesn't take nap regularly. Number 4, stop smoking. Smoking has many potential health risks, and quitting smoking may also help to improve the blood flow. Number 5, oral hygiene. Yes, improve your oral hygiene. It may come as a surprise, right? But studies suggested that proper and regular toothbrushing may help to decrease your blood glucose and HbA1c levels. Also addressing any existing gum issues such as inflammation, as those can increase the chance of HbA1c or the blood glucose level. Number 6, avoid sugary and processed carbs. Different research shows that a low carbohydrate diet reduces the HbA1c levels and BMI among patients with poorly controlled type 2 diabetes. Number 7, increase fruits, vegetables and fibers. Increasing your fiber intake, fruit and vegetables are generally helpful to reduce your blood glucose level. Beans, broccoli, berries, pears, avocado and nuts are all great fiber source. Again, oats are a great source of fiber and can help to decrease the HbA1c level and fasting glucose. Different global studies, especially by the American Diabetic Association, have proven that taking a good amount of oat helps to reduce the HbA1c and blood glucose levels. The beta glucagon extracted from oats tends to lower the HbA1c and blood sugar. Number 8, take supplementations. Many dietary supplements will lower your HbA1c levels. After consultation with your doctor, you can take good antioxidants and supplements like coenzyme Q10 or CoQ10, antioxidant that reduce the inflammation in your body, or cinnamon, which helps your A1C number to go down, and it will really worth it. So, in brief, an A1C test is a diagnosis tool that measures blood sugar levels over the last 3 months. It helps to identify people at risk of developing diabetes and monitor the effectiveness of current treatment in those who are living with diabetes. If you are already diabetic, your HbA1c level is more than 5.7, you can talk to your doctor to change the treatment plan, and if at present you are not, you can work towards lowering the A1C levels by implementing different strategies like getting regular exercise and taking steps to lose weight, good diet, etc. That's all for today. If you find this video helpful, share the video with your friends and family to create awareness. Like the video, subscribe the channel to get authentic medical information. Take care.